with the Emperor Constantine, he began the fall of the Roman Empire. He moved the capital from Rome to Constantinople, now Istanbul. At that point, Rome as a city lost its importance. The empire split between east and west. It split again into 4 quarters. It became way too big and then filthy to manage. And then with the differences of religion and the Holy Wars beginning, the Roman Empire crumbled. So Rome as a city itself was already a very weakened city when the barbarians came through invading in the 6th century. At this point, they destroyed the aqueduct that supplied the city with fresh water. And once that happened, the city became almost uninhabitable. At the height of the empire, there was a census taken stating that there was 1 million people living in this city. Now, they only would have been counting freed men. So with women and children and slaves, you can imagine about 2.5 million people. After the aqueducts were destroyed in the Middle Ages, population drops down to only 10,000 people. It was a horrible, desolate place to be for about 1,000 years until the popes started to rebuild it in the 1300s. And during the Middle Ages, the Tiber River, which had always been used for sewage, it was constantly flooding through the city, delivering diseases. There were a lot of rat problems. As well, every time the river flooded, it delivered a layer of silt, which over the centuries caused the ground level to rise. Modern day ground level is 20 to 30 feet above the ancient ground level. And they started excavations in these areas at the end of the 1800s. And they are still continuing. This is an archaeological dig that's been in progress for the last 4 years. What they found here is some wealthy family housing. Noble families could live closest to the emperor on the Palantine hill. As well, along this road, it was a commercial center. There were shops and warehouses and some other wealthy family homes. They haven't published all of their findings yet because the work is still in progress, but they have said just recently that they now believe this is the place where the Emperor Augustus was born. So it's one of the greatest things about Rome is that they are still finding things and the history is still growing. Now we'll continue along this route.